just want to like get a little bit of a moment with y'all's. Hi, Renfair Mistress. Hello. Hi, Andrada. How are y'all's doing? Just wanted to do a quick pop-in because I've been seeing... Hi, Donna DMC. Coco said, what's new in the world of Lucula? Hey, Steph in Wonderland. Hey, Gianna. Hey, is it Ava? Hey, Marwood. Andrada said, all good. And you? I'm doing good. I ate some, like, ribs, though. So I feel like I need to floss. Because you ever feel like there's meat stuck in between your teeth? Karina says, hi. Hi, Karina. Oh, Renfair Mistress says, what's for lunch today? I answered it without even seeing that question. You got a king taco? I ate some ribs and rice. Hey, Hershey. Hi, is it Dunja? How are you doing, Alejandro? I'm doing good. I just wanted to come in for a brief moment. Now 38 minutes because I got to go back to work, go back to adulting. But yeah, so you know, I would love to talk very briefly around this conversation about body type that I'm seeing happening. I saw it on Lex's post. But have y'all heard this conversation that's happening around body type right now? And the assumption of what Luke's preferred body type to be? Which is a wild statement to make, to be honest. Oh, Kathy K23 says no. Andrada said yes. Actually, let me just do a quick mini poll right now. Have you heard about this conversation about people's assumed or assumptions around Luke's preferred body type? If you have not heard about it, you would choose red, which is no. And then if you have heard about it, choose blue, which means yes. And in order to vote, it would be the emoji that matches the color. Have you heard it? No, it's red. Blue is yes. Fairly even, right at this moment. Now, yes, is kind of winning by 2 times as much as other folks. Yeah, fairly going back and forth. Okay, so double the amount have heard about it than those that have not heard about it. While that's continuing, that poll is continuing, I will say that I think it's a wild statement. Because when I look at Luke's, Leanne, the question is, have you heard about the body type conversation? Like somebody making an assumption about what Luke's favorite body type is. If the answer is no, you would choose red. If the answer is yes, you would choose blue. So I think it's kind of a wild statement in all honesty. Okay, so overwhelmingly there were folks that have heard about it. Kimura Girl said, I think it's an unfair assumption. I think so too. Especially because it genuinely doesn't make sense based off of the objective evidence available to us. Sophie did not look at all like Jade. Like, just take the 2 girlfriends he had that is actually, once he's acknowledged and made known, be his girlfriends. Never looked like each other. So what is this type that this person is claiming exists? What the type that this person is claiming exists revolves around all of these rumors that went around about him during a summer that has never been fully, like, actually vetted. I don't know if it has. I mean, maybe y'all have. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there has been, but I haven't personally heard about it. But the assumption, like, to me, I'm like, look, I'm only going based off of the ones he calls his girl. He had, like, literally publicly told people that he was dating. And those 2 were Sophie and Jade. And Sophie does not look a thing like Jade. So what in the world do you think is his type? But anyways. Let's see here. Kristen said people make a lot of assumptions just because he's hot and works out. He wants one thing over another. Leanne said, oh no, I haven't. And I best too. Yeah, possibly. Kari- Karina said that Jade is not. It's not at all. Oh, doesn't look at all like the person that is assumed to be with him now. Lucy said he doesn't have a type. All past girlfriends have been completely different. Exactly. Totally. Not the same hair color, not the same body type. Not that I don't think they had the same personality, but I have no idea. I don't know them that deep. Kimura girl said it's like who cares what they look like? They are beautiful women. Exactly. Thank you, Ronnie. Gianna said yes, this. We can assume we know, but we do not know. Mel said he likes pretty women. That's his type. Yeah, I jokingly said, thanks, Andrada. I jokingly said in Lex's post, oh, they're saying that he doesn't like the perfect breast community because I'm fairly sure he does. And if you all know why I said perfect breast community, then you know that you've seen the interview with it. Thanks, Johari. When that interviewer like repeated like to me it was an inappropriate question, like it was a disrespectful question that as an interviewer she should have been smart enough to not repeat. Just because it was asked doesn't mean it's worth repeating. Valencia said Luke would literally eat Nick for lunch if he could. So wild. Creamy cakes. Patricia Lewis said they just ask about Luke's body preferences. What about Nick? Maybe Luke's not her type. Absolutely, and I think that was Lex's point as well. Why is there always an assumption that somehow she's the one that is not getting attracted to when she has choices too? I'm like, what if that? I mean, now mind you, that's a valid point actually. That's a valid point. Because some of the ones that have been connected to Nicola, if there's any truth to any of them, I'm like, I actually don't think Luke is the body type that she's into. It's almost, I don't know her dating history. But I'm like, why is a lot of the ones that she's connected to or people assume she's into, they all seem to be very lanky and skinny, None of them are like muscular or anything. She said, yeah. So I think to some degree, I'm like, I don't think actually Luke, if we look at what people assume she's attracted to is her type, if she were to have a type. But the point being, nobody knows what the type is really, like of either of them. Hi, Julietta. Ren Fair Mistress said he doesn't seem to have a body type. It all comes down to what's inside. Alejandra said the one he feels more connected with. I agree. Love KLV said I think his type just might be girl. Actually, I think I missed a comment by Alexi who said his type is women. That's it. Hi, Omara. Sissy's. It's not Sissy. It's Chizzy. Said, obviously, Luke is into talented, beautiful women, nothing physical from my perspective. Oh, that's a good point. Because all of the women that he has been interested in have been actors. Sophie was an actor. Wait, no, I mean, I guess Jade was a musical theater or something, right? Is that the case? So I don't know. So someone who's like an actress or a singer, like, that may have more, like, consistency than anything else. Thanks, Anna. Karina said, I was wondering when this topic would arise in the fandom. That Karina has actually arisen before. It's just my favorite one. Thanks, Anna. But it's but it's just because, we were all excited about Anthony Resinello or something like that. Is that what his name was? Or is it the other way around? Is it Renicello? No, it's Resinello. But anyways, the point being, we were excited about that video. Apparently somebody commented on it or something. Which I'm like, I love Anthony's response, which was just to say, interesting. And I say interesting when I'm thinking things. Like, when I'm thinking things about what the person just wrote, I'm like, interesting. So I just thought it was interesting that Anthony just responded with an interesting. Didn't expound anymore. I think Anthony was picking up what this person was putting down that this person didn't realize they were putting down. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense to people, but I think he read between the lines of the assumptions this person was making and was like, interesting. Marissa said, I assumed he's more attracted by personality. Ronnie said, what's happening? I think I've answered that by this point, Ronnie, hopefully. Agape Love said, to his credit, he doesn't stick to a type and values internal characteristics, not just external. I agree. Thanks, Rochelle. Karina said, Jade was well blessed. It was, hey, Minnie. Hey, everyone. Hey, Minnie. I'm glad to see you in this space. I'm here for another 28 minutes before I have to go back to adulting, go back to work. But, you know, I have an hour lunch break. Like, I scarfed down my food within, like, 17 minutes just so I could get online. Infanticiella, sorry. I took a break from watching season 3 again, and here you are, LOL. Alejandra said, yeah. Oh, wait, I don't know what the yeah was for. CW2106 says, is comments like that we have to remove from our culture / mind. Hi, Lena. Brittany J said, the only thing they all have in common, even Nick, is that they are all actors. Yeah. Cindy said the dating expert loves her. I think so. Swanky.tia said, very slender man, LOL. I just noticed that, you know. Thank you, Phoenix. Devilishly Yellow said, we short ladies do seem to like a tall man. I mean, mind you, I'm 5 foot, so it doesn't take much for a man to be fairly tall to me. But at the same time, my first boyfriend was 6'7", so duly noted. Kimura of a girl said, like strong-willed, intelligent, and most beautiful women, because the past 2 girlfriends are very beautiful people. Yeah. CW2106 says, types also change over time and over learning about the person's heart and mind. Cindy said, release types because I married the opposite of mine. Yeah. Oh, there was one video where somebody says, you don't have a type, you have a pattern. And it was much more of a mic drop than how I just said it. But if I could find that video again, is like, you know, sometimes you got to break patterns. Sometimes too, but sometimes it's not a type more than a pattern. I mean, I don't know what I was doing with that necessarily. Kristen said all creatives. Oh, that's a good point. All creatives then can include the person that he's currently assumed to be with. Nick Chiz says Jade is on stage in Wicked, I think. Oh, fun. Swanky.tia says, you know what they say about lanky and slender men. I actually don't. Should I want to know? You know what I don't actually know. Am I the only one who doesn't know? What do people say about lanky and slender men? I don't know. Leanne said, I'm 5'2", hubby 6'2". I love a tall man, dark features too. My favorite combination when I was younger was like dark hair and piercing blue eyes. Oh, wait a minute. That's Luke. But I mean, no, his is a like, what was it? A beautiful shade of blue or what? I forgot what the line was, but actually I realized he has dark hair and blue eyes. That is like my favorite combination. I said that without even thinking about Luke, but then when I said it, I was like, oh, wait, that sounds like Luke to me. Kristen said someone was working overtime. Andrea said their attraction to each other seems to be unconditional to me. Anna said Nick is beautiful. Karina said it was interesting. Oh, Robin Rangel said Anthony originally pinned the comment. Interesting. Patricia said, if anybody gets a chance, please watch his take on Luke and Nick. We are not Delulu. We see it. Absolutely. Kristen said what was commented. Someone just making assumptions about what Luke has as his preferred body type, though there's actual zero proof that he ever had a consistent body type that he was into. Because None of his actually declared girlfriends looked like each other. Genevieve said Nick is gorgeous. Absolutely. Karina said, I also think his response was reserved, intentionally so, I believe. Mazadi said he knows what those commentators are at. Exactly, Phoebe. I think he was side-eyeing with that. Interesting, to be honest. Beekeeper said, I need Luke to pick up what Nick's putting down. Genevieve said, Luke always says he's more attracted to a sense of humor. I think he's being real about that. Actually, Luke has said in interviews that the best compliments have nothing to do with the body. That he feels like the most meaningful compliments is about who a person is. So it's kind of funny that people are so, there's certain demographic or certain folks that are so focused on the external stuff, when Luke literally says what has meant to him most is when people comment on who he is inside, not how he looks on the outside, and that he also believes that that's the best way to give a compliment. When you're complimenting people based off who they are and not necessarily anything physical. I mean, if all you have is physical and you got nothing internally to compliment, I mean, that would be a sad existence, you know? Hey, Lil. Retired teacher says he probably only dates actors because that is the circle he runs in. Yeah, you know. Felicia said, wow, 6'7". Yeah, I didn't even realize how extreme of a difference, if you really think about it, it was. But we probably did look ridiculous standing next to each other. But Sunny D said, my type is tall. LOL. Ronnie said, it's usually a pattern, especially when people can't be single. That's a good point. Cindy said, my type was younger and dark hair. My husband is bald and so funny. I love that. Robin Rangel said, my type is dark-haired and burly, but I've only dated skinny blonde men. LOL. Thank you, Annie K. Karina said, his pattern is usually co-stars. Jenny says, who are we talking about? Luke. Probably. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Anna. Booty shaking. Isabi thinks that somebody who is supportive of his assumed girlfriend right now was the one who commented on the video to try to dismiss it. It's very telling if the way to try to be dismissive of talking about a connection with people is to think that people are equally shallow to believe all that matters is the physical. But take that even out of the equation. What? How is that a rip on Nicola? Have they seen Nicola? She's gorgeous. I don't know what their body type, her body is amazing. Her body is amazing. What are they looking at? Why are they saying it as if it's her body is a negative thing? Her body is an amazing body. And why are we even comparing women's bodies? Can we get past that? How old are, no, I don't want to say that. Because I do think that it has nothing to do with age. Kindness is never attached to age, you know? You can be unkind in any age and you can be kind in any age. But why this pitting of women and their body size? I like the way society just talks about women's bodies. Yada, yada, yada. I don't know. It reminds me of that video with, Nicola, where she's doing her face routine, right? And then her friend was like, oh my word, did you know her friend sleeps on her back? And her friend was like, oh, did you know that all your skin goes back and your face, She was trying to describe why it's bad to sleep on your back because of your skin, gravity, all this stuff. And then Nicola's response was like, can a girl just live? And I love that mentality of why do we complicate our lives over ridiculous things? Our bodies are not going to be the same throughout our lives. Be grateful for the bodies we have right now. I spent too much time of my life being down on my body. For what? Thank you, Fallon. This body is the thing that gets me around and existing. I don't know. I sometimes think that we waste too much time on things that actually don't really matter in the long run. But anyways, I didn't mean to. I'm getting off track. But hi, Newtonic. Hi. So Jenny says, LOL, yes, you know. I forgot what that was. No. Felicia says, I don't have a type. I fall for personality. I when I think about all the folks that I've been interested in, I definitely don't have a type. I definitely fall for personality because I'm like, none of these dudes look the same. Kingdom Girl 81 said, hey. Beekeeper said they have long cookies. Is that what they say about lanky, skinny men, tall men? I did not know that. I mean, I know about the hands, but I did not know. Ronnie said someone DM Phoebe. Thank goodness they don't allow screenshots of any sort, Ronnie. Just words, okay? Janine Reed 03 said denim blue. Oh, okay. Is it Carrie or Kari? Maybe it's Kari. 5'3" and hubby 6'1" and burly and bearded. Hello, Bethany Benjamin. Swanky says, haha, Obachi, who's gonna tell her? I'm fairly sure somebody just told me, right? With the long cookie, unless I missed that. It's not the long cookie. Sally Ann said, I'm watching season 3 again for the 18th time. I'm currently on episode 5, Paul and Lucula Forever. Kristen said, remarkable shade of blue. So did Sarah Beth. Felicia said, I once had a boyfriend that tried to compare himself to my ex and was confused. Kimura Girl said 5'4" and hubby 5'10". Libby said, Brian Bloom was one of my teenage crushes. Dark hair and amazing blue eyes. You know who I thought was gorgeous when I was growing up? Yasmin Bleeth. She was on Baywatch. Like her, that dark hair and blue eyes, stunning. Such a stunning combination. I was sad that her life derailed when she got older. I don't know where she is in life now, but the last time I had seen her, like, she was a shell of herself. Like, I don't know what she got involved in. That just kind of took her life off a different direction than I think she was probably dreaming when she was younger. Thank you, Melissa. Sunny D said, what is the channel's name? The relationship expert one where he talks about these two. Anthony Renaissance. Is it the, I forget where the N is versus the C. Is it Renacello or is it Resanello? What one of them? Devilishly Yellow said, I wonder who makes Luke laugh. Oh, we all know, right? Neck exposed laughter. Always. Angela, Nick talks that boy up so high. LOL. Yeah, Karina said his love language is words of affirmation and Nick serves him well. So Love 727 said, what I miss. Hopefully you got that answer because I'm always behind on these chats. So by the time that I get here, I assume you've heard what I was talking about. Sammy2224 says, the way he looks at Nick, he is definitely attracted to her. I think so. Felicia said, it's obvious that he's very attracted to Nicola. Susanna said, what interview was this when he was asked about this? Oh, asked about what? Again, because I'm behind, I don't remember what in the world I was saying probably at that time you asked that question. User with a lot of numbers right behind you just joined. What are we talking about? Also hope that you got your answer. Genevieve said that guy needs to do a video analyzing an interview where Luke's keying. He was quiet in that one. I mean, Luke is kind of quiet in general. You know, I think it's more the stares and the stairs. I don't know. But that, like, there's other things that he does. But I mean, he always has spoken less than Nicola, you know? Anna said, I know you love the corgi. I really do. It's just the butt shaking. It's so cute. Lil said, I'm 5'1", short and curvy. My husband is 6'2", tall and skinny. LOL. Kimura Girl said, my type is foreign. Genesis 711 said, and there was only that one comment out of 250 plus last I looked. So much agreement. I love that. You know? Beekeeper said, Nick is a goddess. Karina said, body type doesn't necessarily make for happiness. That's true. And people's body change. Like, it's just reality. It's like, if you know, If people only love you for the surface level, it'll eventually show in the lack of depth within the actual relationship. Charlie said, my opinion is Nick could have him if she wanted him, because who wouldn't? Char said, Nicola is a goddess. Lenny said, people must be blind. She's gorgeous. I mean, she really is. Oh, I love this comment from QEEOTOYLTMX1 said, Roman Empire. Roman Empire. Don't tell me that when the man talked about, like, I can see why this is his Roman Empire, that the man wasn't trying to see his own Roman Empire. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Patricia said, I wish I was even half the woman Nick is. She's the whole package, period. I do believe that Nick is the whole package. I also believe, hopefully, that you see, like, how much you're bringing to the table as well as your own Patricia. Because there's no other Patricia. You're the only Patricia. Like, there's only one Nick. It's not, you're the full whole of Patricia, is what I would say. Lil, thank you so much. Also, right when you gave that gift, I see your post here that also says Luke is into everything about Nick. It is all a go for him, LOL. Is very obvious. Kimarova girl said Nicola is an absolute goddess and queen. Agreed. Retired teacher said she is beautiful inside and out. Yes. Swanky, Nick is freaking gorgeous. She is such a dime piece. Ev said Nick is very beautiful. Anna said Nicola is my Roman Empire, same as for Luke. Kathy K23 says she has a beautiful soul. That's what shines through. B Nova said they just look so good together. Their attraction is attracting. Ooh, that reminded me of a YouTube video I saw of, like, someone talk. Oh wait, was it a YouTube video or it was a TikTok? I can't remember. But someone was talking about the difference between looking good and to get, like, being together and like collectively. Like, people can look good and there's with somebody else, but it's a different thing to look good together. Like, together. And they look good together in a different way. Yeah, they look good, but they look good together. You know, I don't know how to describe it. Desiree said, excited for our live tomorrow. Yeah, Desiree, I'm so excited to have you tomorrow. And I'm sure there's, like, you'll have opinions. I mean, who knows what we're going to be talking about tomorrow, but there's definitely plenty of things from, like, this week. Well, not plenty. There are things from this week that we can definitely discuss, and whatever questions people might have. But I just think it'll be great to get to know you a little bit more, as well as Dominique. Flower with Star says, the hetero leaves my body every time I look at Nicola. And Lupita. I am not sure if I can pronounce her last name properly. Let's see here. Fallon said, I don't have a type really. Just make me laugh. That is good. Thanks, Martha. Cindy said, ladies' health is everything. Your personality will always be the same, whether you are 30 or 70. Thanks again, Martha. And thanks, Desiree. Genevieve said, people's personality make them more or less physically appealing to me. Kind people are hotter. Samesies. Like, I mean, there's certain folks that just, like, are so super attractive simply because of who they are as a person. It's like, ooh. And because they see their own beauty. Like, I spent too much time of my life not appreciating, like, I was never the conventional beautiful in America. So I'm like, oh, I feel all this stuff. But I'm like, you know what? Like, I like me. But it took a long journey to come to a place where I'm like, I genuinely like what I am. So before, if somebody says you're pretty, I would think that they're trying to make fun of me, because that was how low my self-esteem was, right? My own poor understanding of myself, like, I couldn't take a compliment. But now, if somebody says that, I even if they were making fun of me, I just say thank you, because I see my own beauty. I don't need someone else to validate how I see myself, But that was a journey in and of itself. Jenny said yes, and the big toe. Wahaha. Kim Kimura girl said, it shouldn't matter what a person looks like, but how they treat a person. 100%. Mel, yeah, tall men are where the long cookies are. Y'all. Kari said, oh, Carrie. Oh, it is Carrie. It is Carrie. Okay. My bad. Okay, Carrie is right. My mom just likes to spell things weird. LOL. Well, my friend, her name is Leia, but everyone thinks it's Leah because of how it's spelled. Karina said, extra large panini. Y'all are funny. Oh, my word. Okay, I have only 9 minutes left. And there's 85 new messages. So I'm probably not going to get to y'all's the rest because I'm going to read comments until I hit the like 12:59. Diana said, hello, ladies. Hello, Diana. Kimura girl said, Anthony Resinello. So it is the C, then the N. I should remember by alphabet. C before N. Resinello. And I don't even know if I'm butchering his name, but, you know, he butchered Nicola's name. We're even. Kick says, I was wearing my pollen t-shirt at the store and someone said they love my t-shirt. Took me 5 minutes to realize what they said. How rude am I? Kels Bell says, hey, hi. Dole said, guys, what I miss? Hopefully you know the answer by now, which is not necessarily you missed anything, but just conversations around body type. Cindy said, he's funny though, too. Alejandra said, Luke's eyes says what his heart feels when is for Nick. I do agree with that. Like, Luke has a hard time hiding his feelings. Thank you, Jenny. Like, he really wears his feelings on, like, it's very, like, out here. Veronica said that video was, thank you, B Nova. That video was so tame. We need one where they're unhinged. That's why I'm like really interested in what he ends up choosing. What the Discord folks have been encouraging him to check out. My personal leaning is the live stream. But there are other plenty of good ones too. Like the Brazil red carpet and things of that nature. So, I don't know. I don't know what people will choose. But I'm so excited to see it. Oh, I'm so excited. Lenny said he doesn't need to say anything. His face is pretty telling. Yep. Very true. Cindy says Luke is always peeking. Yes, he is. But then, I mean, it's like sometimes it's like hard to like, even if you're not trying to peek, you know, it's like there, you know. Thank you, Aloha, Susan. So, I mean, I don't like blame him. Like, it's there. It's there calling out to you. No, just kidding. I don't know. Charlie said, honestly, I'm just waiting to see what happens after filming this next season. Bethany Benjamin said, I hope she's secretly spying on this live because what a confidence boost. I love it. I mean, I always wish that one day, you know, it'll be a nice surprise. A nice surprise. That she's there, you know. Whew. Okay, Kel spells 27. I've been on the road and at appointments today. Did I miss anything? Nothing per se, just conversation about body types, which you probably know of because I'm behind. Donna DMC says Luke and Nick both said sense of humor, and they have that tenfold. Yeah, they make each other laugh. Patricia said, "Aw, thank you, Phoebe. You are the sweetest, and you as well. Thank you." Libby said, Nicola and Taylor Swift both make me want to be a better person. Yeah. Kay Rosa said power couple vibes. Lil said they complement each other in every way. Karina said they certainly do. Yeah, Felicia said they look good, but they look even better together. Alejandra said we are in this fandom because the way Luke looks at Nick. Beekeeper said kindness is everything. I agree. Nick Chiz says Nick has been on Insta recently. Oh, she's liked Simone's post from 38 minutes ago. Well, hopefully she's been on YouTube as well. Just kidding. Aloha, Susan said, Phoebe, you might want to do some abs exercises because Desiree will have you laughing so hard. LOL. I can imagine Desiree coming with a Nicola with glasses on background. Her putting on her own glasses. Trying to thirst trap. Vicky says they both have chemistry together. Robin Rangel says everyone is beautiful. Exactly. Charlie said they look good together. Nick brings out his personality, so they function well together as well. Felicia said, you sound like Penelope. Fru said, hi, everyone. Annie said, Bocce is dropping sermons on us today, and I'm here for it. Anna said, as Robin, I don't know how to say that. Shabatsky. Oh, Shabatsky. I think I've heard that last name. Said, if you have chemistry, only thing you need is timing. Yes. Charlie said, I think she boosts him up and gives him confidence. Hey, Anja. Hey, Karen. Genevieve says their chemistry is so attractive. They're both somehow more beautiful when they're together. It's true. Anja, you said I missed your live. I'll probably upload this one. I didn't upload yesterday morning's one because it was 15 minutes, but this one, it was closer to like 30 to 40 minutes. That's probably worth uploading. So if you want to rewatch it, I'll probably put it up on YouTube. Karina said, if not Nick, I hope Luke chooses someone that makes him smile like Nick. Thank you, Diana. Fru said, I like the one where Nick has a white shirt dress so much in that interview. Oh, my word. He was also very much checking her out in that interview. Tiffany B said, Anthony Renicello. Oh, wait. Okay. Is it Renicello or Resinello? Now, I thought I had the other way around, but now you're saying Renicello. But is it Resinello? Is going to fall in love with Nicola. He said she's charming multiple times. Yeah, she is charming. He picked up on that very quickly. Anna said, time only will tell. Let's see here. Anja said, I told Anthony Renicello on broadcast to react to them, and his video is up now. Wait, what? What do you mean? There's a new one? Is there a new one, or are you talking about the one that we watched yesterday? Because don't get me excited, because I got to go to work in 2 minutes. And I don't have time until my next break to be looking at something. But does he have a new one? Or was that yesterday? Jilly said Lumar has a new reading up. Let's see. Oh, we made it on time. We got to the bottom. Anja said, you already watched it? Is it the one from yesterday, Anja? Because yes, we had a whole live. If you watch my YouTube from yesterday, that's me being giddy. Like I was like on cloud 9. Okay, yes it is. Well, thank you. Thank you for saying what you did that made him do it, because I was on cloud 9. Cloud 9, I was dancing. Not really, not literally, but I was excited. And it has made us round. It's probably one, like, I don't know. Oh, Anja says, yeah, the reason he did it. Well, thank you for your service. Like, the fan base needed that so much. So props to you. Claps all around. So let's see here. Kat says, Mia on IG said it only took the man 10 minutes to ship them. Not very hard, right? That's why when people don't have a bias against them, they see what we see. We are not the ones being delulu. We are just being factual with what we see from them. You know what I mean? Kels Bell says, Offies, you were so cute when giddy. I know I get so giddy when I'm just like really, really happy. I can't help it. Like, because it's like, sometimes I gotta, oh my word, it's 1 o'clock. I gotta go. Back to adulting. See y'all later. Bye.